Assalamu alaikum, ladies. How are you doing?
Walaikum assalam, Adeem. How are you?
So excited to have you here today.
Oh,
It's our
wonderful.
first ever video together.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to be talking about something very special. We've been discussing this for a while, haven't we?
We have.
So tell me a little bit more about what you ladies are doing here in Wakefield. I call Wakefield the centre of the universe. And this is the place where the yellow happens now.
The yellow happens.
It's the yellow is a new pink.
I was going to say that. It is indeed. I love the bright colours. So we are in Wakefield today because we've decided to work with Single Muslim and do something very different and out the box, because the feedback we get from singles is that they're sick and tired of going to these community centre events and not being able to connect with people. They feel like they're always nervous. And we thought, how are we going to overcome this? So then we pitched an idea to you about a year ago. And somebody nearly passed out in that meeting.
Well, Adeem showed that he was a hero on that day.
He was indeed.
And I think that was the make. That was the make or break.
Yeah.
And that's we thought, you know what, we're going to work with Adeem.
And a year later, we sat in Wakefield at the Single Muslim HQ. You know, we do events as well. We did a Peak District halal hike event 2 weeks ago. That was phenomenal.
That was out of the box.
Sold out.
Yeah.
But this is out of the box, and this is also out of the country.
This one is on another level.
This is on another level. So tell me, what is it? What is it?
So obviously we deal with 5-star luxury holidays,
Ooh.
and when all the ladies go with us, we take them on an experience which they wouldn't be able to do with their families.
Ladies only.
Ladies only.
And that's what LOV stands for, ladies only vacations. And then the E is exclusive. And that's us.
All right. Okay.
So all of our experiences are completely 5-star. We do different type of activities with them. We have private yacht parties just for the ladies only.
Yeah.
We do various activities. So we thought, let's make this into something international for singles. So
will these ladies not be upset that you're inviting gentlemen now?
Well, we're now doing ladies only. Well, Single Muslim presents Love Happens. So we're still doing our ladies only tours and they will continue, but this is something that we're doing, giving back to the community, because our ladies only on our ladies only vacation tours always say, Uppers, oh by the way, we're known as Uppers.
Okay.
Uppers, you got to help us find a match. Help
Is
us.
there a lot of single
A lot.
females go on vacation with you?
a lot do. So
And also, not only single ladies come with us, we have ladies who have single siblings, like boys, brothers are single, uncles, cousins, sons. So they also come on our tour. So we have a nice mix. We have single girls come with us, but then we also have women with single boys in their family as well. So
coming back to what you were saying, that will the ladies be upset about us taking away from the whole ladies concept? That's not going to happen, because we still have our ladies tours going throughout the year.
Okay.
So this year we're going to various countries, but what we've decided is to do one which is just for the singles, basically. So we'd have a chaperone for the gentlemen, which would be yourself, and we'd have a chaperone for the ladies, which would be us. So obviously we want to keep it halal, don't we, guys?
always.
Always.
Halal all the way,
And
guys.
I'm going to tell you why I chose Cappadocia after I finish this
Are
sentence.
we going to Cappadocia?
We're going to Cappadocia and Istanbul, so we're going to be going to 2 locations.
Right.
And I'll tell you why we're doing 2 locations, is because when you travel with somebody, that's when you actually get to know people properly. Well, how do they deal in waiting situations, difficult situations? Obviously, when you go to the airport and stuff, packing your bags, all of that, it's stressful. So that's when you'll get to know what people are like. But we're also, coming back to the halal point, we're staying in 2 separate hotels. Now, why did I pick Cappadocia, you're going to ask me? Well, when the ladies will be at the hotel at the end of the night and the gentlemen will be at the hotel at night with their chaperones, they can't go out into the city late at night because there's no taxis available, because it's a small town. So basically we picked somewhere. No, because we want to do this properly.
She's really thought this through.
She has,
really
because she's kept the halal element through. And just before we
Focused
miss
on that.
this, other than me and Simon being the lady chaperone and you being the gentleman, we're also allowing the singles to bring a chaperone with them. So whether that be their mom, sister, brother, friend, they don't have to. If they want to, they feel a bit more comfortable. Because remember, we're keeping it super halal.
We are,
And when we do our events, even the Peak District event, there was a group of chaperones there, and people do feel more comfortable, and especially with this being an international trip. I think it's really bold.
Yeah.
But what makes the trip special then?
I think it's what we're going to do, the activity. So it's like for those people who have a bit of adventure in them, who want to go out and, you know, experience a different country. Like obviously if you know Cappadocia, you know that they're known for their air ballooning. They're known for their beautiful destinations where you take pictures and stuff. They have these horse ranches where you can go to.
So this is the famous place that everybody's got on their social media with air balloons, loads of air balloons in the back.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, and where you have the like famous dress shoots and stuff where the ladies can actually do a halal dress shoot as well. So there's so much that we can do there. So we'll be doing horse riding, and then, you know, on the ranch we'll provide lunch as well. Then we're going to do sightseeing and then hiking and some activities where people will get to bond and get to know people on a deeper level, because I feel like an hour event isn't enough to get to know somebody. You have to be able to go past all of the superficial things and get to know somebody at the core, and you're not going to be able to do that on an event only. So this is why
this one has put a lot of thought into this. I can see that.
She has been on it. She's been on it, and we also discussed that sometimes it's hard for people in their own country, in their own city, in their own environment to, you know, talk and come out of the shell. This way, they're on holiday. Even though it's halal, they're on holiday, they're in a different country, they're not in their own space, they're not in their environment. We're pushing the boundaries for them to go out. She's really thought this through.
Thank you so much. And that's why I picked this destination. There was many reasons, but there's so many activities to do at this destination that they're going to love it. But I think if somebody asks me, we've traveled a lot, that what's your favorite place to go to? And it's Cappadocia. Because...
Your all-time favorite.
And also the other thing, Adeem, is that this hasn't really got... there isn't beaches here, so, you know, they don't need to... go out and go on the beach date, like so it's quite halal in the sense.
So there's no beaches there.
Well, not in
Cappadocia. I don't know about Cappadocia. Yeah. I love the place. I mean, I've seen all the photographs, and it's somewhere I'd love to go.
Oh, it is amazing.
And inshallah, this is going to be my reason to go with you ladies, and hopefully 40. What's the target? What kind of numbers are we looking at?
So we're looking at 20 females and 20 males. So then there's like one to each, but then we're going to arrange activities where everybody rotates and make sure that they know the names of everybody on that tour. And, you know, either somebody will find a connection or somebody can network and somebody will be able to just make friends for life. And that's kind of what we're about on our tours as well.
But there is a cap. Remember, we've got 20 gents and 20 females as chaperones as well. So if anyone's going to be interested, they need to get in straight away, because we are capping it at 40.
So we pride ourselves at Single Muslim. We pride ourselves of being successful. So is this going to be successful? Will I, if I'm out there and I'm single, will I find somebody?
Inshallah.
Inshallah you will, because I believe that anybody who's going to come on this tour is going to come with an open mind. So you won't have people who will have a closed mind. If they're going on this experience, it means they have a sense of adventure in them, and they do think that this might be a possibility for them. Obviously, read the book and do istikhara before you come.
But no, also think about it. It's something unique and something new they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe that when you're out of your own environment, sometimes out your own comfort zone, you open up, and that's what we want to hear. You want to open up, get to know each other in a different light.
Yeah, we've been doing the travel business for 4.5, 5 years. So we know people come to the airport not even knowing how to put £1 into the trolley machine. And they leave so independent, they stop traveling with us and they're traveling alone.
100%.
So we know what travel does to you. It opens your mind up, and it makes you the true person that you are around people that you don't know. Yeah. So when you're always in your comfort zone, you're never going to be yourself. So I believe the people who come on this tour, A, they're going to have an open mind, and B, if they're really looking for love, they will find it.
And also, love is going to happen, but at least they get to explore Cappadocia, explore Istanbul, and see something that they probably wouldn't have the courage to go on their own.
But in the LOV way, basically.
Yes. LOV also pride themselves in belly laughter. If you come on an LOV tour, you are guaranteed endless laughter. You go back so refreshed.
Yeah, and I think we make people comfortable being themselves, because we're a little silly and we're a bit giggly. Yeah, very.
She's very sensible, actually. This one, Anissa, she's very sensible on camera.
Yeah.
She's behind the scenes.
Thank you.
She's not like
well,
this.
if they want to see behind the scenes, then they've got to come on tour with us.
Got to come on tour, yes.
But what gives me confidence in doing this with LOV is the amount of experience, international trips that you've done. Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about your recent trips, you did one to Pakistan, the northern area in Pakistan, right?
We did. So we were kind of the first female-only group to kind of go to Pakistan, take a group of 30 ladies, and we sold that out a year in advance, by the way.
In 4 days.
I didn't want to go to Pakistan as a tour because I didn't think it was safe. She said, if I put a tour on, will you go? And I said, yeah, go on then. I didn't believe it was going to happen. Within 4 days, she'd sold 30 seats clean.
Wow.
And she said, are you going to go now? And I thought, damn.
She had no choice.
Have to go.
The thing is, everyone looks at Pakistan in the light where, oh, it's not safe for women, it's not this, it's not that. And that's been really bothering me for the last 2 years. For the 2 years, I've been thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And one of our very close friends introduced me to a contact. And Alhamdulillah, we absolutely smashed it. We've got another 2 lined up for this year as well, one in April and one in September.
Wow.
So
tell me about other destinations. So you got Mexico happening.
Coming up this year.
We specialise in Dubai, that's our favourite destination.
Let's just say Dubai is like the training wheels for a traveller. Because it's one of the safest countries in the world, which will do one of these events there, but we're not going to do the normal Dubai. We're going to do something above a level with activities in it. But Dubai is somewhere where, you know, if a lady goes out in the middle of the night as well, she'll come home in one piece. She's safe. So I'm the safety kind of assessor in this group. I look at safety where if we take the girls, are they going to be safe? If they go out, do I not need to worry? And obviously we put all the measures in place. Like even for Pakistan, we had 2 security guards, gunmen. We had 2 drivers. We had 2 guides. They were all men, and they kept us so safe to the point that the hotels that they took us to in Jallas, in Shangri-La, they stayed up the whole night, the team did, because they had women there. So just for our safety, they did that. Do
you know, I said to them when we were leaving, I said, thank you so much, and we know you guys stayed awake all night. And he put his hand and he bowed and he said it was an absolute honour having 30 ladies stay here. It just shows that, you know, Pakistan can be trusted. And it was such a lovely comment. And now we've made a pact that we will always keep Shangri-La on our list and use the same hotel, because literally the entire staff stayed and guarded us all night. And it was just so sweet.
So why not do this event in Pakistan then? Why Cappadocia?
We will.
Oh.
We will.
Oh.
We're going to be doing this event, inshallah. Cappadocia is our first. We will be moving around. We'll be doing it.
You know, I was coming back to the point where I said, why do I like Cappadocia? It's because there was a sense of peace there, which I've never experienced in any city. I had a cup of tea. I was just sitting down on the balcony, and that feeling you get in Cappadocia, I can't explain it. You'll have to experience it yourself. But it was just sitting. You could sit there alone for hours.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm really
Even
looking forward to
someone like me, who's probably got ants in my pants most of the time, I actually sat there on my own and enjoyed my breakfast, and I said to Sam, go away, I just want to sit on my own. And then because she left, because our guest is so lovely, they saw me sitting alone. What did they do? Oh boy, you're sitting alone, we'll join you. And I thought, we go. And then, but I let them sit there. But I swear, like probably the 6 minutes that I got on my own,
it was a nice 6 minutes.
Oh, it was the best 6 minutes of my life.
But my concern is that you guys specialize in ladies only vacation LOV. What guarantees the guys are going to turn up? Why will any guy sign up?
When the ladies sign up, the gentlemen.
No, and not only that, in our 5 years of business in Love Exclusive, the amount of times we've had guys contact us and say, boys, please do a tour, we want to go with you guys.
Okay.
So we have a massive demand for men who want to come on tour, and it's very clean and halal. They just want that vibe. They enjoy having fun with us and just going out. I mean, alhamdulillah, we're both married women, and you know, we're in our early 40s, so it's very genuine and legit. But boys just say that they want to go out on tour with us and have fun. But the problem with the boys is we feel like we set up activities for them. They're not going to wake up. That's our only concern. That we think there's going to be time issues unless I'm going to go to them.
Or the time issues with guys?
Yeah.
I think that. We're going to find out now, aren't we?
The ladies, when they've paid for something, they are going to wake up.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think? You're a man. What do you think? When you've been on your lads' tours and stuff, friends?
No, we're up all night. We're
Wish
up all
was
day.
like you then.
Is it?
Yeah, because I thought you ladies would be on time today, but you were a bit late today as well.
There was no parking.
Was that what it was?
Hold on, that was not the reason. We had a school run to do.
Oh, okay.
You
All
know,
right,
we're multitaskers, we're mums,
and there was no parking.
Huh?
And there was no parking here.
Yeah.
That's one of the downsides of being in the center of the universe.
Yeah, okay. But I genuinely think that this is a really, really exciting venture. And other than excitement, Sam's put a lot of thought into this. She put that business plan together. She's gone to every detail. She looked at all the risk assessments. She's checked everything to the T, and then she's passed it over to me, and I've done a double check on it. And we're happy. And I think that, honestly, I genuinely believe that if you are looking for love, then there's no better way. Imagine telling the story.
They went with Simon and Nisa, LOV.
We found love.
What advice would you give then to anybody that's looking to get married?
Start reading that book.
Start by reading the book.
And if you don't like reading the book, then have you got audio version or anything?
We will have an audio version,
right.
inshallah.
I think about the tick list is a big issue these days. Like everybody has a tick list and they think they're going to get everything. Whereas you are not going to get everything. Nobody's perfect, neither are you yourself. So I think you really need to look inwards and look at what are you the version you're looking for.
Okay.
So if you are the perfection level of your checklist, then you might find that person. But if you're not that person yourself, you're not going to find that person.
And also,
Good
give
advice.
somebody a chance. I think it's important, rather than having that checklist, just go out, open mind, and meet people for who they are and not what's on your list. I think from experience and life, we can tell you that. Stop focusing on that list. Just focus on, I'm going out and we're going to, in a halal environment, we're going to meet people, and let's just go with an open mind. Because it's that list that causes the problems. My tick list.
So what marriage hacks would you say?
We've got loads of them, haven't we?
I think what you need to do is always keep your married life private.
Yes.
Like that should not be discussed with other people. And secondly, you shouldn't tell your partner private things about your friends and family, because then that will give reason for an argument. It happens. Even people say, oh, we're really close, and I've heard it many times. That causes problems. So I think sometimes silence is bliss, not saying too much. I think that's my advice on that.
I will hold to that, and then after this tour, I'll give you what I feel. Because I've got loads of marriage hacks, but I don't want to give them away just yet. You've got to come on my tour to hear them from me.
There's one piece of advice I always give every girl who gets married.
I want to come on to the marriage advice.
They always, like, when you're married and you have an argument, never leave your home in an argument. That's my number one advice. Because when you leave the house, it gets serious. So if you stay in your house, go on the sofa, go into the other room, that's your home. You don't leave your home. It doesn't matter who's paying for it. His money is your money, your money is his money. It works like that. But you have to stay in the house. No, because things get ugly.
No, what if you just want to go for a fresh air and go for a walk, and then don't want to come back, you end up at your mum's house?
Well, there you go. That's where the problem will be, because that's where the misunderstandings start. I think your battles stay in your home. And once they're in your home, they will get resolved. One person will want to talk to the other eventually. But if you stay in the house and keep the argument in the house, the marriage will stand longer because you'll have respect for each other.
Or just go to the garden for a walk then.
Go for a walk, but you should come home. No, you don't leave your home or pack your bags and this, that, the other. I don't believe in that. And that's advice I've given all of my friends who are still happily married.
So I'll talk from experience. I've not had any arguments as of yet where I've had to leave the home.
Never.
So that's why maybe I can't answer that.
That's why it's a successful marriage if you look at it.
Alhamdulillah.
But you leave the country many a times.
I was just going to say, but because I leave the country so many times, I don't think we've got that.
Yeah, maybe once you
get
at
that
home
break.
more. No. And so my final set of questions then, we're going to go on this trip away. It's 5 days, inshallah. It's 5 days. It sounds expensive, Turkey international holiday.
So we're going away on the 6th of June to the 11th of June. 4 nights in Cappadocia,
3 nights in Cappadocia, 2 nights in Istanbul, 5 nights in Turkey.
Can't even do the maths properly.
On the 6th day, you will be in England.
So it's not expensive, Adeem. It's actually quite reasonable. It's a very reasonable price. It's $15.95 per person, and that's with majority of everything's included. You can tell them what's included?
Basically. So, obviously the hotel, your breakfast, your dinner is included as well. We have campfires arranged for you too. The hiking, the touring, everything is included.
That sounds like everything.
That's basically
flights.
It's only in Istanbul. We've given you 2 evenings free where you can actually just go out and explore with maybe the group of friends that you've made.
Let me tell you why Simon thought this through properly. So she's put a full itinerary together for a Cappadocia. So obviously your flights, hotel, breakfast, excursion, everything's included. And it is additional excursions that they may choose to go on. But what she's done is then she's then kept Istanbul free. So if they are potential matches, they may want to take each other out for lunch or dinner or something.
Dinner, because we'll be doing activities, because we're on the Bosphorus River, we always have a yacht ride. It's a private yacht ride where we have like snacks and drinks and stuff. But I'm going to do this one at sunset, just before sunset. So we'll get onto the yacht ride where everybody can just mingle and chat. And everybody will know each other by then because we'll have been to Cappadocia. So when we're in Istanbul, that's when if somebody's connected a little bit more, they can say, okay, shall we go out to dinner? And obviously chaperones included, they can take the chaperones with them. Hey.
And the beauty about Love Exclusive is we offer payment plans. So you can pay from now until 4 weeks before we travel. Now other places don't do that. You just got to pay a deposit and then you've got to pay and boom. We can allow you to pay and it's exclusively for
interest free.
Yes, always interest free.
It's important.
Always,
it's important. But that's really good. Though.
Yeah, so it works out just under £400 a month from Feb, March, April, May, or just under £100 a week. And our admin team can easily sort the payment plan out with you, so you've got no problems. Every week or every month, she'll call you on a day and say, right, you need to make a payment. So basically, we take the stress out of everything, including when you go there. Feel stress-free, bring your bag.
We take the S out of stress.
We take the S out of stress.
It's two S's in stress, though, isn't there?
Yeah, we take one.
You take both of them.
We'll take both. If we have to take both, we'll take both out. But honestly, genuinely, Dean, we've been doing this for such a long time. We think that we've been waiting for this. I think this is the right time. And now, alhamdulillah, I think we're at the right time to do this. And I think it's going to be an absolute super success.
It's such a pleasure for Single Muslim to be partnering up with you guys.
Same here.
So many people know about you guys. I mentioned you to a few family friends. Like, oh yeah, we know them, we've seen them.
They probably said things like they're crazy, they're nutty, they're this.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but
that's fine, because if we weren't crazy and nutty, then why would you want to travel with us?
Why would you want to
travel with anybody?
On social media?
So one more thing then. What's the most important thing do you feel? What's the most important trait in a guy and a girl? So when you go out there, what's the most important thing to be looking for?
That's a very good question. Why don't you answer?
I for me, everything, all and end is respect. If you can give each other respect and talk to each other nicely, mate, that's an absolute winner.
Because they always
your looks will come second. If you can treat somebody with respect, and your zaban is everything. If someone talks to me with respect, I will look at everything else secondary.
I really agree with that. Respect. Is there different qualities that guys should be looking for and girls should be looking for? Is it universal?
Coming to the respect part, you always get men saying that we want respect is important to them and love is important to a woman. But the thing is, if a man wants respect, then he must also know the importance of respect, right? So then he should know how to give it to a woman too. Because if a man treats a woman well, she'll do everything he wants. She'll bear difficult in-laws, she'll bear difficult situations. And I always say that when I have friends who've got difficult in-laws, give them this advice, that if your husband is good to you and he's taking your side, then really there's no argument there because he's being kind to you.
Adeem, you tell me, okay, from your point of view, what would you be looking for from a woman? I'll throw it straight back at you.
You know what? I'm going to leave these conversations to Cappadocia because I think we're going to have such an amazing time. Yeah. And I think we're going to have these discussions for 4 nights.
The late night
and I think
Campfires.
Also we'll have real raw answers because we're going to be filming this journey. And again, we won't be...
Sorry. I think when we do have these campfires and talks though, I think education is really important for even the singles. Talking to them from experience is an important thing, because what people go out to find in marriage sometimes, and even divorced people, they suffer from issues from previous situations. And how do you get out of that? How do you get out of that mindset? And the issue is, and I said this the other day, that we live in the past and we live in the future so much. Are we enjoying the present? And about a year ago, I said to her, I want to enjoy today. I don't care about what happened in the past. I don't care about what's going to happen in the future. If we don't enjoy today, tomorrow we'll be crying about this day.
We say we want to enjoy our journey. So we don't look back, we don't look forward. Love Exclusive is enjoying the journey. You don't know when it's going to...
I'm looking forward to June.
So we count the days down.
6th of June, guys.
Cappadocia is amazing. Take that from me. All especially me.
Yeah, well,
Cappadocia. It'll change that.
Adeem will tell, and you will come back, and in fact, you won't even come back. From there, you'll be shouting.
Trips to the market. Just
You think I'll stay there?
I think you'll probably buy a place there.
Yeah.
100%.
I would also say that if anyone then finds anybody, they should take them back to Cappadocia to propose.
Oh, on the hot air balloons.
On the air balloon.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that
There's-
experience
Cappadocia
is
actually,
insane.
Cappadocia is actually known for like these proposal things where they have the heart-shaped, I think,
We'll
sightseeing
take them there,
areas,
there.
and then they hire a photographer, and then they do the whole thing. So basically, lots of people go there to propose, to get married, and to do shoots as well. So it's known for love, basically.
Right.
That's where love's going to happen.
That is where love's going to happen.
So if you've not found anybody on Single Muslim, then they're going to find somebody on our tour to Cappadocia.
Which is Single Muslims presents Love Happens.
Love it. Love it. Any last remarks?
No, just like if you miss this, then you're crazy. But don't worry, we're going to do plenty.
No. It's the limited edition one to start off with.
This is, yeah. We
If
won't
you
be
tell
doing
them
this
what-
destination
yes.
very often. It will be the first, and then we'll move on.
We've missed the most important thing. Where do we book? How if somebody's watching this, where can they book?
You come straight through to Instagram on LOV_exclusive. DM us. We'll put you straight through to our
And just specifically tell us that you're looking at the Single Muslim tour.
tour.
That's how we will know that this is the singles tour.
So-
And then we'll put you through to our admin, who will then take you through the bookings process, the payment plans, or if you want to pay up front, it's entirely up to you. And then we'll be on our way to making love happen.
Inshallah.
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 Ladies, thank you very much. Looking forward to lots of love happening.
Inshallah.
And remember,
Always keep it halal.